The Midnight Flower Shop. New York City never truly slept. At 11:45 p.m., when most flower shops had already closed, one tiny corner shop on Manhattan's Upper West Side still kept its lights on. The sign above the door simply read, "Midnight Bloom." Every Friday night, Ethan Brooks, a 34-year-old emergency room doctor, stopped there after his shift, not to buy flowers, just to breathe. After hours of saving lives, the scent of roses and lavender reminded him that beauty still existed in the world. One cold November night, as Ethan reached for a white lily, another hand touched the same flower. "I'm sorry," he said. The woman smiled softly. "You take it." "I'm actually not buying it." "Neither am I." They both laughed. Her name was Lily Harper, a 30-year-old novelist who came to the flower shop every Friday night whenever she couldn't finish a chapter. She believed flowers helped her find the right ending. From that night on, every Friday became a quiet tradition. Ethan arrived after work. Lily arrived with a notebook. He brought coffee. She brought stories. Sometimes they talked until midnight. Sometimes they simply sat together, surrounded by flowers, saying nothing at all. One evening, Lily asked, "If your life had a soundtrack, what would it sound like?" Ethan smiled. "Probably piano." "And yours?" She looked around the shop. The sound of rain and someone laughing. Winter slowly covered New York with snow. One night, the city lost power during a storm. The flower shop became dark, except for dozens of candles the owner quickly lit. Golden candlelight filled the room. Outside, snow continued to fall. Inside, Ethan quietly played an old piano standing in the corner. Lily closed her notebook. "I've written hundreds of love stories, but I've never lived one." Ethan stopped playing. "Maybe you've been writing the beginning instead." Weeks later, Lily received an email. A major publishing company in California wanted to publish her novel. The only condition, she had to move to Los Angeles within 2 weeks. It was everything she had dreamed about, but it meant leaving New York, leaving Ethan. On her final Friday before the move, she left a small envelope beneath a vase of white lilies. Inside was a small handwritten note. "If life ever brings you to California, find the little bookstore on Ocean Avenue. I'll leave a flower waiting there every Friday." She never said goodbye. She simply left. Months passed. Every Friday night, Ethan still visited Midnight Bloom. The chair beside him remained empty. Spring arrived. One afternoon, Ethan attended a medical conference in Los Angeles. After it ended, he remembered the note. He drove to Ocean Avenue. A tiny bookstore stood beside the beach. Near the entrance, a single vase held a white lily. Beside it was another handwritten note. "I knew you'd come eventually." He turned around. Lily was standing there, smiling through happy tears. "You kept your promise," she whispered. Ethan shook his head. "You did." A year later, they married inside the same flower shop where they had first met. Every guest carried a single white lily. The owner placed a new sign beside the cash register. Some flowers bloom at sunrise. Others wait until midnight to find the right person. Even years later, every Friday night, Ethan and Lily returned to Midnight Bloom. They bought one white lily, shared one cup of coffee, and remembered the night two strangers reached for the same flower, only to find each